Hello there everyone, Ashton Flash here, and welcome on into another early summer set review. Today we are looking at the LEGO Harry Potter, and this is set number 75980, The Attack on the Burrow. This will be available starting on August 1st in North America, but you can get it everywhere else, I think, in the world. But it'll retail for $99.99 USD and $139.99 Canadian. And I am beyond impressed with this set. Honestly, I wasn't really looking forward to it. I like the figures in the set, but then when I started to build it and all the details on the inside and just putting together like the tiles on the roof, I really began to fall in love with this thing, and I'm really impressed. And I have so much to say about this set. There's so many details, so let's just jump on in and get into it. Just take a look at this thing. It's genuinely incredible. Just the size of it, the fact that it's on an angle like this is just so interesting and intriguing. All of the tiling for the roof is just so special. It's so colorful, and just the dark red with the regular red with the dark orange, and it just looks so cool. And there's also some dark gray scattered around this, and it just creates this really great texture. And even like just having like the medium nougat parts with the tan parts, and then these little highlights here throughout the whole thing with white windows, and then of course these sand blue ones, just they look really, really cool. And I'm beyond impressed with this thing. This is just the side as well. And on the front of the house, you have like so much detail. You've got all these little windows, even the front gate, like the front door looks so awesome. It's so detailed, and just the poles here leading up with this little arch at the top with like this build is just so interesting with these windows, everything about this, and the texturing here with having the bricks flipped on the inside, and all the different pieces with using the wood there. Some of them have this texture and this print on it, others don't. There's a window up here. Like it's so interesting all the way to the top of the chimney. And overall, this thing is just massive, and I didn't expect this. And just spinning around this whole thing, it's just such an impressive build. Like, it looks so cool from the back as well, just with like the way that this looks. I'm so impressed. There's all these different rooms, all these little details on the inside, and even like just the way that it looks like this. It's incredible, and it opens up like all the other play sets you would expect to do. So I think that this is just such a great set, and in terms of the architecture of this whole thing, I'm just beyond impressed. And I love that just the detail on this gets me excited for Diagon Alley, because we've seen that they can do great architecture for, of course, Hogwarts. Now we have this and Privet Drive, and then soon Diagon Alley. So I'm just so excited to see that thing, because if it's anything as detailed as this, I'm gonna be so excited. But let's go ahead and let's work our way up to the top. So here is the bottom floor, and you could just see all of the detail here, and it just looks so great. I think we should start from the front of the house, and you could just see all of the detail there, just all the stickers. Everything in here I believe are stickers, and it just looks so cool. All of the windows are different and unique. These stickers here that you can see behind the post is actually, they're two different ones, but they are repeated elsewhere in the set, and it's just so detailed. Like, it looks so great. Even on the outside with the plants growing, with like these little stones or sand, it looks really great as well. Outside, there is a pig pen there, and that looks really cool. Again, look at the window designs. Really special, really unique. And on the back, there is, of course, one more window there and a play feature that we'll take a look at in a second. But inside the pig pen, there is one pig, and it's actually pretty special since this is only in one other set. It's a pink pig with like regular pupils, and we've gotten a female one from Nexo Knights, but to get it in pink for the first time, it came in Pirates of Barracuda Bay, but now this is a cheaper way to get it, so pretty cool to have two now. As well as you've got a little gate here that can swing open for you to let the pig in and out. And then of course you got a little red bucket there, pretty cool. So from up above here you could really just see how detailed this is from above. Like, you've got all these plants, you've got a little tap here as well as a sink to do like dishes in, teapot going, some potions and different things here. You've also got a really cool sticker there, and there's just so many details on the inside that you'll see. I like the eggs here on one of the plates as well as waffles. I just love the way that the juice container looks, with it being a clear cup on top of a minifigure head. That just looks so awesome, and it works so well for a handle, and then maybe like a salt or pepper shaker, and of course the new teapots, and then of course the new teacups. And I love all the different colored seats. That's pretty cool as well, because they are wacky, right? All these colors in the set is just so fun, from the roof to the interior. It just looks really great. Opening it on up, you could really see just all the details here, which we'll take a closer look at in a second. But just this is really, I just want to show you the play features before we go closer in. You can see that this swings open like that, and then also on the other side there is a way to open up the side, and it's really cool because it has an actual locking feature, which I kind of wish the other side did as well. But there's a little stud sticking out here and a hole on the other side, and you just pop it in, and I just think that's really cool. It's not like a peg or anything. I just think it works pretty well. So I figured I need to show you what it looks like from minifigure ground floor level, and just the door opens, of course, swings open like that. The handle does hit the pole, but let me show you that popping feature again, and it just works so well. I think it holds it tight and closed, so I think that's really cool. On the inside here, you've got just so much going on. So many little details like flower pots, and of course a lamp there, and some candles, as well as some logs next to the fireplace. You've also got a bookshelf there, a table with a letter, and on the inside you could see one of the stickers in the back there, which just adds to like just the detail of this house and wackiness of it. And we'll take a look at you can kind of make it out, the unicorn on the back there, but it looks really, really cool. And one of the coolest parts and iconic parts, I think, from the house is actually the fireplace. And using the flue powder, you can, of course, change this, which just looks really cool. So you got a regular fireplace going, and then you've got the green flames, which just looks so cool. And then, of course, to travel around. So that's so awesome. I love that play feature. And the way that that works is actually just by coming around to the back here. All you have to do is twist this, and it does change the color of the fireplace on the inside, which is really, really awesome. And coming around back to the dining room, I know that we've already kind of seen the everywhere where they eat, but on the inside here, they've got this really cool looking clock, and it's just so detailed with stickers on the inside, at the top there, on the bottom. And again, the bookshelf from the other side is just different and unique, which just looks really cool as well. And then you've also got a better look there at the unicorn drawing. But let's move on to... Sorry if it's a little too bright, I'm just trying to make sure that you can see all the detail on the inside. And it is a bit of a shame you've got... this is supposed to be Ginny's room, and it's a little bit of a shame, I think, that the mirror doesn't actually reflect, but I get why they would have to print it on an actual reflective sticker sheet, so there's nothing really else in the set that they would justify needing to do that for. But I think it's pretty cool, and you've got a poster there on the back that just looks really cool. It's called, I think it's a rock band, and it's called the Wizard Sisters. At the top, you got a broom there, and you've got a hairbrush there as well. On the top of the bed there, you could see that there's actually this really cool sticker that lines up with the knitted bed cover, and it says the Holy Head Harpies, and it's just a cool little detail. I love that, and the build for the bed as well looks really, really cool in my opinion. And we're on to the next floor, and it's just going to be easier if we take this off so we're not looking at it on an angle, but you could just pop it off like that. Just attaches like right here on these studs, and everything else is flat, just like a regular modular. It's important to show you, I think. And it looks really cool. I love the bed there, the giant bed for Arthur and Molly Weasley. It's just the size of it looks really great. I like that it's a bigger version of the other beds, and just using that piece just looks really cool. I like the way that these are built. Also, all of them have a pink pillowcase. Not sure why, but I think that's a pretty funny detail. I also just like the coloring. Like, I like that it has like a sand blue and then dark red, and then it goes bright red and bright blue. That's really cool. One of my favorite parts, in my opinion, is the sticker in the back, and it's actually the Weasleys in Egypt. I think that looks so awesome. I like that there's no face printing. It just, I don't know. I think it looks so cool just to get, like, I guess, really a minifigure version of some of the Weasleys we've never gotten in Lego form. That's pretty awesome. I also really love what they're doing here with her having this chair, even though she can't sit on it because of the dress piece. But it's really cool. You've got a little basket here with blue wool in it, and then you've got like, I guess, like the wands there being used as these needles for sewing this like Weasley sweater or something. You can really just angle them however you want just because of the way the wands work. It's just so cool. And then this is, of course, a sticker, but we'll move on up. And this is meant to be Ron's room, and it's just so detailed. It looks so awesome. It is very, very difficult to read, but on the back wall there, you have a poster of Chudley Cannons, and it's someone riding a broom above a bunch of other people. And then you've got the same thing there on his bedspread, which just looks really awesome. Again, same exact style as Ginny's, but it just looks so awesome in just the combinations, the color combinations, and then that the sticker lines up is really cool. So you do actually have these stairs leading up through a window onto this balcony, and it's just a little lookout if you wanted to just stand outside, I guess, stare up at the stars. And then above that, you've also got this little room. I wish that they put a chest or something in here. It's just kind of weird and empty. In the instructions, it has you put the owls here that we'll take a look at in a bit. But I don't know, just kind of strange. But I also just like the tiles, the tiles here, the modified tiles, just as the roof. I think that looks pretty cool. Here is the little fireside build, and it's pretty cool. You could like recreate the scene where Harry is chasing after Greyback and Ginny goes after him. So you could have the flames open and then of course close it off when they pass through. I really like the brand new flame pieces. I think these are being used in the Monkey Kid sets, but it just looks so cool with like these big flame pieces here, but instead now they've got like this sort of dark clear, and it just looks so cool with it being a flame and then transitioning into smoke and puffing up into the air. I think that looks really awesome. Here is Bellatrix Lestrange. It's really awesome to get her. I've always wanted her in minifigure form, and of course I didn't collect back then, so it's awesome that she is in this set again. And she's using the mantis headpiece, so I don't really know if that works for her, but she does come in the Harry Potter Series 2, which hasn't officially been revealed yet, so she does have an exclusive face print there. So I might get two just to swap out this face, but I love the hairpiece that she's using. I think it's the same, or maybe it's an updated version of the original. It might be a little changed, of course, because that mold was pretty old. She does come with a black wand, and then underneath the hairpiece, which is like sort of like a hard rubber. Actually, I don't know, it feels plastic, but you almost think that you could move it. I don't know why though, but when I look at this face, I just think of Draco's mom. I just don't think it really fits Bellatrix. The torso printing is just so detailed, and same with on the back. Looks really cool. I love the texture, and then she's got this angry expression, which I think works really well for her face, honestly. It's pretty cool looking. And here's Greyback, and he looks so cool. The texturing here on his face and torso is just so cool looking. I love his eyes as well. They have this sort of silver that makes them shine. It's really creepy. He comes with a black wand. He's using the Bruce Wayne hairpiece there in black. And again, the torso, I love how that connects to the legs there with the printing that's just used across the whole board. Superheroes, Star Wars, now Harry Potter, and I think Severus uses it as well. So it's pretty cool that just the way they integrate that into the torso as well, how everything always lines up with that. It's pretty cool. And on the back, not too detailed, but that's okay since his chest is showing on the front and it's supposed to be really detailed. He does have this angry sort of snarling expression, which looks really creepy as well. Here is Nymphadora Tonks, and this is the first time we're ever getting her in minifigure form. She's appeared in the video games, but never in Lego form, so it's really cool to have her here. Wish that she did come with a few extra hair pieces to swap that out, but it looks really great, and she actually has an exclusive face here, and I had to double check because it looks like a Wonder Woman face, and I compared it, and it's almost identical. I don't know why they just didn't reuse that, but honestly, this face, like, it's almost identical to the one that they used in the CMF series, and then lastly, the Wonder Woman 84. Anyways, the torso is just so detailed there. I love the shine there with that sort of scarf, and I just think that she's really detailed figure. And of course, it carries over onto the back again with that shine. Looks really cool. This is such a cool looking figure. Just wish that she had this hairpiece in hot pink. And here is Arthur Weasley, and my goodness, the torso is so detailed, and it looks just like him as well. I would say that maybe because he is a little bit older, I don't know if the hair color necessarily works. I think maybe a medium nougat just because he is a little bit older and it would kind of look like him being a little older than like his kids, but I don't know, it still works, and his face print is just so detailed. I love it. It looks just like him, and again, the torso here is just so detailed. Look at the back, it's so crazy, and then he's got this upset expression on the back, which I think looks just like him, especially there with that expression. And here is Molly Weasley again. Torso printing, so extremely detailed, and I love the hairpiece there. I think it works well. Honestly, the Kira hair here in dark orange for the first time, don't know what people are complaining about. Again, I'd say maybe the same thing about the hair color, but her face print is so detailed and it looks like her as well. And then she's got this really fun expression on the back. I think works really well for her. Again, look at the torso printing there. It's so incredibly detailed, and the dress piece here in medium nougat is pretty cool as well. Here is Ronald Weasley, and he doesn't have anything new here, but he still looks good. I like the hairpiece here in the dark orange, and then his face looks really great, just like him, I think, and the torso. I think that it's funny because he uses this torso in a younger version of him from a different set, and it's just funny because, you know, they always use hand-me-downs and different things, so it makes sense that he's just reusing it. He's got this sort of upset expression here. And here is Ginny Weasley, and this face does not work. Claire from Jurassic World looks nothing like Ginny. Oh my goodness, like, age-wise, it makes no sense. Like, Bryce Dallas Howard does not... What? I don't know. Anyways, just this face print, just, it doesn't... she just looks so old. Like, I honestly wouldn't know that that's her. But I do like the torso. It looks good. It's detailed enough. And the hairpiece works as well. I think that's a great choice. But just this face, I guess that works. Just it's the lips, the size of the mouth. There's just something off with this. I don't know. It just does not look like her. But this is the first time that we are getting Ginny in minifigure form in this newer launch of the Harry Potter theme. And lastly, here is Harry Potter himself, and of course this is the exact same one that comes in the Forbidden Forest set from the same wave, and it's fine, the torso usage, honestly, I don't mind that it's a reuse that's appeared in the city, and it just, what else, I think it was first from Jurassic World, but it works really well for him, and he's using the same hair that he uses in the later movie sets, and he's got this upset expression on the front, and on the back, he's got this happy one, and I don't know, it works. I don't even mind that they're not original pieces or anything. And here are the two owls included in the set, and I really like the brown one. It looks so detailed, and I just like the texture, that it's different than Hedwig's, and she just looks really great. I love the new mold and piece that they created with the wings open. It just looks really awesome, and I don't know, it's just great that they are including this variant. I wish that maybe they just didn't use this in almost all of the sets this summer, but it's okay. Well, there you have it, everyone. That is the Attack on the Burrow, and I think that this is just such a stellar set. I'm really impressed, and I think, honestly, I now see why it's people's favorite, and honestly, I haven't built the others yet, but I think that this just really impressed me. Definitely, like, top 3 Harry Potter sets, I think, that I've gotten, and I love it so much. It was just so much fun to build, and just all the different stickers and all the detail. It's just on par with like a UCS set with all like the little hidden references and different things like that. So I was really impressed by this thing. It was genuinely such a pleasure to build, and the figures here that you're getting as well are just so great. Tonks for the first time, and just getting, of course, some of the Weasley characters updated here for the first time in this new evergreen Harry Potter theme is really great as well. But anyways, everyone, what did you think of this? Be sure to subscribe, turn on the bell notifications so you don't miss out on the latest LEGO news and reviews, because we've got so many more reviews to cover for Harry Potter. So if you're interested in that, there will be a playlist linked at the end that will be continuously updated with all of the future reviews to come. But I hope that you did enjoy this video, and I hope that you all have a great day. We'll see you all in the next one.